In a time long, long ago, stood a game with character, simplicity, and motherfucking monkeys. No, but for real, I'm talking about Megaman. Not this one, or this one. Getting warmer. Get that one out of my face. Yep, I'm talking about Megaman Legends. This game literally lived up to the title Legends. This game was amazing. Aside from its iffy aim system and shitty voice acting, the game's controls were absolutely fluid and precise. Ain't that right, Gramps? A little background about the game, it actually takes place in its own era. Unlike the Wily, X, and Mega Man Zero series, this game takes place in a world that's mostly covered by water. Although there is speculation that it could come after the ZX series, and there's little to no energy on some parts of the world. Everything runs on these giant gems called refractors. Refractors are some rare energy gem that can power mostly anything. People known as diggers would go down into these old dungeons and mines exploring for treasures, ultimately looking for the mother lode. How original, Capcom. In this story, Mega Man is actually considered human. I know, he's no RoboCop anymore. In previous Mega Mans, he's considered some mix between highly intelligent CPU and human. In Mega Man Legends, the Mega Man is just a boy who wears a blue suit and goes around shooting oval fuzzballs out of his buster hand. So pretty much Mega Man in this game travels the world in a ship called the Flutter, and yep, she's back.
A little bit more. Hold on, I'm taking her down.
Yep, Roll's back. In this game, she's actually a bit useful. Rather than getting the buster parts after each boss, you go searching endlessly through many dungeons looking for materials to create your new weapon. Though at times this can be a bit confusing due to poor design of the mini dungeon layouts. But man, once you get those parts, you feel some sort of sense of accomplishment that you really don't get in other Mega Man games. Sure, you go through a Mario world and kill some douchebag at the end who spams the same attack over and over again. But to be on a search for materials through a dungeon and getting bullshit lost is just a great feeling. This was especially difficult back in the day because there were no game facts around to save your ass. So Mega Man Legends itself had an RPG feeling to it where you had to actually repair a town. The entire first game was pretty much based around getting off this island and saving the island. That's great and all, but that's it. The entire game, you essentially crash on an island, save a small city from destruction, then leave. It sounds more like a mission than an entire game. We needed more than just an island. We needed a full-length game. Don't get me wrong, Capcom didn't have a problem selling 83 million copies of this game on PlayStation. Sorry, N64, Mega Man just wasn't for you. But anyways, that's just what Capcom did. In 2000, Capcom released the most underrated game of all time, Mega Man Legends 2 for PlayStation only. The game became one of the most beautiful RPGs that was ever made for PlayStation. They even fixed the iffy aim control. And the voice actors finally hit puberty.
So that's their base. Don't worry, I'll get your sister out of there. I don't think...
Okay, in my opinion, it was all perfect. I honestly can't pick out one flaw in this game. Sure, the hitboxes were a tad bit bullshit at times, but to this day, we still can't get that shit right. Isn't that right, Call of Duty? But really, Capcom did do a great job. The mini dungeons were designed better and easier to navigate through. The bosses in each level had sent a meaning to it rather than just destroying some meaningless machine. There were many islands to visit, not just one, and each island would help you progress throughout the game. The game's great, but somehow they only managed to sell 42 million copies, half of what the first game sold. Just goes to show you, Capcom, you gotta come to the dark side. But all good things do come to an end. After nearly 10 years and a bunch of Mega Man X spoofs, there's been no sign of a sequel of Mega Man Legends. Until recently, Capcom came out looking for programmers and developers for the production of Mega Man Legends 3. The game had so much potential, they even started production on it. They came out with a demo for it and showed it at E3 2 years ago. But in 2012, Capcom came out and said, production on Mega Man Legends 3 has ceased. This broke my goddamn heart. What the hell, Capcom? You're shitting on Street Fighters like it's an actually good game. Mega Man is quite possibly one of your biggest franchises. Don't give up on it. Man, all I know is this is one of my favorite Mega Man series ever made. If you haven't played it, I recommend going on Amazon, buying it, and playing it. Ain't that right, Cybertron? As always, guys, thanks so much for watching MewView. Be sure to tune in next time where I'll be reviewing the Croc series. That'll be a doozy. If you have suggestions for a future episode of Mew Views, be sure to leave a comment below, and I'll see you guys next time.